All right, dudes, this is probably one of the craziest situations I have seen so far when it comes to a video game. I have never seen my Twitter timeline explode as much as it has today, and we're going to be going and breaking on down this really big Marvel Rivals drama because it's probably one of the stupidest and weirdest and strangest things I've ever seen in my entire life. Now, to give you guys a super high level in case you guys missed it, there was a pretty big Deadpool tournament going on with Marvel Rivals. I'm sure a lot of you guys know Marvel Rivals. It's kind of like Overwatch. It's been a pretty popular game. If you don't, whatever, just it's still good drama nonetheless. Now, when it comes to this stuff, there was a paid-for tournament, like a $40,000 tournament that people, it's like a bunch of content creators, and they're kind of pulled together somewhat randomly, somewhat put together. I think it was a selective process. So there's a lot of drama going on right now because one person, aka Kingsman, wanted to win. You know, it's a proper tournament with a proper cash pool. If you win the tournament, you get money. It's like an actual competition. And then he was also against 4 other women and one of their boyfriends all in one tournament, and they actually ended up getting him banned for harassing them, saying he was a horrible person, super negative, all of that. But, and this is what we're going to show you guys throughout this video, allegedly, and by allegedly, I mean we're going to show you guys video clips that pretty much the entire internet is against these people because he was not being mean. He was trying to win. There was a person on the team who went 0-5 on a round, so basically 0 participations in any of the game, just died a bunch. The guy's trying to be like, can you switch it up? Can we do a little bit better? Everything, we got clips, we got VODs, we got everything, and people found out the real story. After these people tried to cancel him, insult him, get him removed from the tournament, and there are millions of people calling this out online. I'm going to show you guys the clips, give you guys the gossip, and well, it's a little convoluted. It's a lot to go and cover, but it's some juicy, juicy stuff. So subscribe if you guys are new, and we also have the Twitters and Twitches, all that stuff down below as well. And even if this is not your cup of tea, Jesus Christ, this is popcorn worthy. So as I try to go explain the start, it is a little convoluted. There is an ongoing Marvel Rivals tournament. You know, people are getting paid for it, talk about it, and there is a few content creators, they're all like partners, and you know, they actually play the game. It's an actual partner tournament. And these people tried to cancel this guy. Huge apologies, getting ratioed, and you know it's gonna be bad when you go on Twitter and they don't even allow anyone to respond for this. This has 7 million views already. There's been multiple tweets. A lot of them have been deleted because people online, look how many Twitter tabs I have open for this to explain this video. It's been horrible, dude. These people have been getting dogged on. So let's try to give you guys the big rundown. So this guy was good. Like, this dude was legitimately like probably their best player on their game. We're talking about HitScan, and this is Kingsman. This dude was like 1v11. This guy was getting all the kills in the game, pretty much was carrying the game, and he had these other people such as Zaja Stack, who was on, like, just, people are calling them boosted, not even trying to be mean because they're a girl. Like, just keep that out, keep the gender out of the equation, because there's nothing wrong with women. There's a lot of really good women gamers out there. There's been a small, like, side tangent where some people are trying to blame women and e-girls, whatever. No, these are just bad people. There are some crazy good content creators that are women, good at games, good at vibes, good at everything. You know, so keep that out of the picture. But basically, just for the sake of this, because it is relevant towards it, Zaza Stack was seeming like they got boosted up to Diamond in this tournament. They were a one-trick Black Widow who is a very mediocre character in the game, and he was basically trying to be like, hey, like, you're gonna go get dove, you're gonna get attacked a lot, if you can switch to a different character, like trying to actually strategize. Maybe a good example is if you're playing Overwatch and you have maybe a Kiriko or a Mercy, but you keep on trying to like do DPS, or you're playing Mora, like you're doing DPS in the front line as a healer, so you're supposed to be a little bit farther back. And then your teammates like, hey, maybe like switch your character if you want to do that. Hey, maybe play a bit farther back. And then people yell at them. We'll show some of the clips. Ghost them, like just mean, very mean. And the dude's just trying to win. Like, this guy's in college. Like, for him, the money is a lot of money. A $40,000 tournament can help him pay for, well, college. And they even made fun of him for that. So to give you guys some of the context over here, and there's a few clips we'll go and showcase over here, the guy's just begging them to change characters, to not be the one trick that they're playing because they were getting dogged on. Like, we're talking like a competitive tournament that people want to win, 0 kill participation, a bunch of deaths. It's quite literally, I'm trying to think of other game comparisons. You're playing League of Legends and you're playing you're playing Yumi in the jungle. You're playing, I don't know, you're playing RuneScape and you literally have bronze armor versus someone in full on like guffins. I can't think of the best example for it. You're playing CSGO and you're using a pistol round and someone has like an actual like assault rifle, whatever it might be. Whatever video games you guys go and play. You're playing Apex, you're only punching someone and everyone else is like, what are you doing in a major competition tournament? There's a lot of metaphors out there. So basically he's trying to be like, guys, like you have to switch.
Of course they're gonna do that. It's a $40,000 tournament.
No. Like he's like calling out, be like, guys, this is a legitimate tournament with literal strats. People, let's go and win. We have to switch up our team comps. And he's getting frustrated because people are not listening to him.
Talk some sense into these guys because they don't want to run triple support.
He's trying to be like, please, like, I'm not trying to be mean. Like, just tell them right now, like, we're not trying to be toxic. We're not trying to like say you suck, you're bad, but please switch to a different character. The team comp is not working. Anyone who's played these types of teams can realize sometimes it doesn't work, or even Marvel Rivals. I got to Celestial and Marvel Rivals. If people are diving you, and like, then that means that the healers have to focus on you. They're peeling off the tanks. Like if you just have to have maybe pick a tankier character, one with more evade, whatever it might be.
But every team will.
And they're saying like, guys, every team is gonna probably like go and just dive you or go play triple support. We have to match it or beat it. We know what they're doing. We have to switch it. And they dropped the, no, they won't. They totally won't. What are you talking about? You're being toxic. What do you mean? Because they try to get him banned. He did get banned from this tournament, from just trying to win. So this goes now to the first game of the tournament. And as soon as they went to triple, we started losing. So the dude's like, they're gonna go in triple. They're gonna go in pro, we're probably gonna lose. So then that actually happened, and then they were being mean.
Follow Gambit is just such bullshit. I know, it's wrong.
So basically, it's kind of proving the fact of like, yeah, that actually happened. With a bunch of other clips too as well, because they end up actually insulting the guy.
I have a genuine question. Like, seriously,
After
answer
this all
this,
happened.
even if you support Kingsman, whatever. Support Kingsman like it's fucking Israel. Anyways.
And she goes and compares this guy who was just trying to win the game, trying to be like, hey, like, guys, I'm really trying here. Please listen to me. I might be the best player here, because his stats were insane. Like, he had like 32 kills compared to someone who had 0 for retrospect. And he's trying to be like, hey, like, just switch characters. We can try to do this. I'm doing this. And they were blaming him, said he was toxic when all he wanted to do is win. And this wasn't like him being like evil. You know how sometimes you play competitive games and people are like wanting to win, but it's too hardcore. You know, like they're like slamming desk and say like, you saw, go, you horrible e-girls. No, it was just like, guys, please, like your character's not working. They're going to go and take advantage of like your character's weakness. You're playing a very weak character. Can you switch to other things? Please, like as terms of, because someone wanted to win the tournament.
Whatever you have.
And she says in comparison to Israel, you know, it's like the copium is going crazy. The entire internet is calling these people out because they're just dumb. They're like bullies. They're mean. They're stupid. They're gaslighting everyone.
Kingsman like it's fucking Israel. Anyways, whatever you have in your head, I have a genuine question. Ready? I'm saying I have a
like they also try to make YouTube videos that are still up because even after they apologize to try to cancel this guy. So here's like another major clip over here where he's trying to be like, there's just a lot of play out.
He dies. Okay, guys. Haste and point proven right now.
So here's another good example. Here's the Zaza stack, which is this person who's playing this one trick character, not doing well. Not to hate on them for not doing well, but hitting on them at this point from my perspective as an onlooker, because they're not trying with the team. They're being rude. Like, look at this. 18 kills from the guy that they're blaming. 18 kills. Zaza stack, the person who's like, could you please just switch to a different character, please? 0 eliminations. 5 deaths. Like, just the ratios are horrible. This dude is literally carrying the game the best they possibly can. This person's 0-5. And I don't care if you're a girl. I don't care if you're a guy. I don't care if this is like a tournament. I don't really care about the performance. You know, it's the team you ended up with at the end of the day. But all of them were protecting her and saying this guy was bullying her, being mean. This dude's the ace. This guy's trying to be like, let's strategize. Let's actually win. He's in college. He's trying to make money. He's trying to do something good. You know what I mean? And then they go and call him out and harass him because he's just like, guys, This is not working. Here's the proof. It's not looking. Look at the scoreboard. Not to go and bring you down, not to see like you suck, but please, like, listen to me. Like, listen. It's like someone who's like baking wrong. Like they're literally putting, I don't know, water when you're supposed to be putting in butter. And you're like, please, I'm a professional baker. Put in butter, put in milk. It'll taste better. Please, you're ruining this. You have to listen to me. And they just don't.
Do you understand?
No, it's
Well,
not.
you've been making
Get
me play shit.
in!
Of course I'm gonna
How
play.
do you not
Wait,
see
wait,
the
wait.
problem right now?
Wait, first of all,
It's
that ass Kingsman, like, shut the fuck up.
And they're being like, they're swearing at him. They're like, shut up. Now, obviously, he could have maybe did a little bit better. He would have been like, hey, guys. But this is like him being like, guys, can we please switch comps? Oh, it's not going to happen. Like, who cares? We're fine. They like, he has literal proof on the game itself happening. He's like, guys, please look. I'm not trying to be mean. Like, they're gaslighting the guys. Like, please, I'm the ace. I'm like, not trying to be cocky. You have 0 kills. I have 18. Like, please trust me. And they're telling him just to go and shut up, swearing at him. And they said that he was the one harassing them all. He was competitive, yes. But like 99% of the gaming community are saying, dude, like, it's fine. Because he wasn't being toxic. He wasn't being sexist. He was just trying to win.
Okay, bro.
You're doing too much.
Lucy's not even on Invis. Second of all, you're getting value because
No. She shouldn't be dead.
Yes.
I'm getting value because I'm 1v6ing.
And they're even saying, bro, you're literally only getting value because they're spending all their resources on getting her. And he's like, no, I'm just doing amazing, which is kind of true. If you looked at the gameplay, he was doing really, really well. So he's just trying to be like, please, like, don't, like, it's like when you have a teammate, say League of Legends, I'm a League guy. They're just running to the forest, you know, in the jungle, and they just get picked. They're just dead. And then you go and you try to go and get a triple kill, but your team still loses the team fight. And they're like, well, they wasted all their stuff on me. It's like, if you were there with us as a proper teammate, we probably could have won. You know, it's like, if you guys play competitive games, you guys understand.
For you, bro. Yes, Zaza is 0-5, but we won the point, bro. Why? Because they were hard. Like, 4 people are dying here. That means
They literally said we won. Oh yeah, she's only 0-5, but we won the point. It's chill. And this dude's like, bro, I am trying out of my mind to win this tournament. Please. Even people in the chat are like, yikes, Kingsman can't hold back. You know, like, on top of this is the funniest stuff ever. This is the fill and are the only ones who do anything. No, bro, you will crash out the lobby. Like, accountability, final boss.
4 of their util, 4 of their resources are all spent on Zaza.
So you just wave those jacked
And the
hands of
supports.
yours around
And we win because they don't care about anything else. Like, you are
That's not why it's happening.
Lucy's letting strap pull.
This dude's trying to be like, guys, like, I am trying so hard, please. They're just, it's just weird. Everything about this was just weird, you know what I mean? And people keep on calling this out. He's literally saying, like, can you please play any other
If
character?
we run into like Snake Case's team, can you please play Bucky? Because
We
these
are running
teams.
into Snake Case's team. I don't understand, bro. I don't
playing
get it.
Bucky.
You're making me
Like, the dude is not even being mean, and that's why everyone in the Marvel Rivals community is protecting him. He's like, please, can you play just another character? Please. This is a tournament. This money matters to me. Like, it's a lot of money, a $40,000 tournament. And you can just see their responses.
If we run into like Snake Case's team, can you please play Bucky? These
If we're playing a different team that will have a different team comp, please play a character that will go against them. Well, we've researched this. I want to win.
because
We
these
are running into
teams.
Snake Case's team. I don't understand, bro. I don't
playing
get it.
Bucky.
You're making me mad, bro. We've been playing against Snake Case's team. This is their team. The only difference is one support player, bro. We won. Shut up now, bro. Like, I'm tired of it. This is fucking getting annoying and you're making Zaza sad. Like, it's not gonna happen. She's gonna play Black Widow, so just shut up for 2 seconds and just play this goddamn sprint. Like, I don't get it.
Like, they're just mean. Like, I don't even think he said anything that bad. Yes, he's competitive, of course, but this is a competitive tournament, you know? A very competitive tournament. And they're like, she's gonna play who she wants to play. Just play who, if we don't care about strategy, we don't care about other stuff, just shut up.
You're dead.
Thank you.
If we run into
And people are just like, why? Because the big thing is that they try to get him banned. They try to get this guy banned. And like, people are making fun of these people over here with massive defeats, showing that all these games are absolute dogs. People are saying, I watched the VOD to make my mind. You're just fake as all, and you're just a bully. Like, they're just bullying this guy the entire time. It broke my heart how much you guys gained up on him. Literally brought tears in my eyes, shove your apology up your, you know? Because it got worse. You know, it got worse. Like, this dude had 34 kills, 4 deaths, and he was doing insane, and people are memeing on this, talking about this, everything. And because she's saying that people are like, we're soft stream, there's all this drama, you know what I mean? And everyone was saying like, this the same, I don't know, like just they were group thinking up on it. It was like horrible. It was horrible to see.
Everyone thinks this
Just
guy's
die
a
for an
loser.
exploder
Kingsman's a
like a
loser.
bug. That's just what happens.
That's such a good point. You're so right about that. And we're still gonna play Widow.
I need this for
Like basically they were trying to say, doesn't matter what you say, if you're trying to win, we're gonna play Widow anyway. It doesn't matter about team comps. That's what she's good at. Which, if they're playing for fun, that's fine. But once again, this was a competitive tournament. This was something that if you're a competitive person, you understand that this is horrible. Because they're ganging up on him. They try to cancel him. He got banned from the tournament. There was Google Docs in YouTube videos against this guy because they didn't go and give all this context. Didn't show the VODs, let people blindly see it. And of course, the hate mob was going against him. Because you have all these women saying this guy was bullying us, being rude, being awful. And every single clip I've shown you guys, yes, he's competitive. But he was never mean. He wasn't like, you're horrible, I hate that I'm here, you stupid e-girls, whatever that people could say in toxic games. He's literally saying this one character is not working. Here's exactly why it's not working. I'm trying so hard. Please listen to me. I'm the ace. I've done the research. I play this game. I want to win. Please, please. And you see the responses. They're just instantly dismissive, instantly like you're horrible, instantly you're stupid. And the funniest thing too is Zaza, the person who went 0-5's boyfriend, I believe, Wade made some of these crazy Google Docs, made some of these comments. And now that the community saw the full context, they're all backing out, saying, I'm reaching out to apologize on how these things went down. Like they're overstepping. People are saying, leave it alone. Like the Zaza person, they didn't even follow it. And then all these clips, they sent these clips out of context to the owners of these tournaments and got him kicked from the event because he was just trying to win. He was competitive, yes, but he was trying to win. He made a Google Doc that was one-sided, and once people saw all this context, the entire Marvel Rivals community was calling them out, saying this was stupid, saying that he shouldn't have gone his way out of this in the first place. And once again, all of these are all instantly like removable. People are just saying that, like that's the Israel comment. Everyone's saying that they're weird, they're gross. This dude is somehow a broke college kid supporting Israel because he wanted to win these games. They got worse. And there was a lot more on the VODs too as well. You know, because they were also going and saying even other things on top of it, like on top of this. Like there's another thing we over here in a second, but like you guys can see these. Because they drafted him. They got him. And you know, like he's saying they were saying he lacks social skills. And people are saying, no, he communicated fine. You know, he was chill. Because after all this happened, she was hating on them. These people were hating on them. I'm pretty sure he spent all 20 years of his life inside playing video games, which is why he lacks social skills. You know, calling him out. Blazing Kingsman for what now y'all gonna lose? Kicked out y'all best player. Like he was the best person on the team just trying to win, strategizing, etc. And even when people call her out for the CC girl, he did it to himself. And everyone's like, nice job spreading all these negativities. You're so toxic. This is why Marvel Rivals is disgusting. Goodbye 40K, hello, good vibes. 3K, now we got better players and vibes now, which they ended up actually going on 7th place out of 8, so they completely got dogged on. And a lot of these people are saying like you guys were ganging up on this dude or bullying him because don't forget, they're making Google Docs about him, YouTube videos, taking clips out of context, got him kicked out of the tournament, or once again, and there was also times they were just muting him. Like he was speaking, being like, yeah, you know, in theory, like if you're getting dove in these games, you have to maybe go and dodge more. You have to go and like play a different character. If they know you're kind of a weak spot, they're going to try to prioritize you to take out the team, you know, get the free easy kill. Not being mean, not being rude. These are content creators that are streaming this all, and they're not trying to be these ultra macho, horrible Valorant, like you're garbage. They were just trying to be like you saw some of the clips in these big contexts. They're just trying to win the game. It's a legitimate tournament. They're trying to strategize. I've even been a part of Marvel Rivals tournaments. And we did kind of decide we're going to play for fun because we did. And it was okay. Like we didn't care if we won or lost. We did try to win our best, but we didn't win, you know? But we decided it preemptively. It's going to be a for fun tournament. Now, they clearly had also some miscommunication because, you know, if people want to win, they want to win. But this is also one of the big deleted clips too. I take accountability for my poor handling of the situation and should have accommodated Kingsman better because I understood his motivation to try and win. I misspoke in the green light clip. In that same stream after the clip was cut, I clarified Basim did not ask for approval. He was going to kick him regardless because they were complaining about him and sending clips behind his back. At the end of the day, he wanted money because it was a for money, big money, $40,000 tournament. and I wanted to defend my teammate from someone who was dogging on her from draft day about playing Widow. Widow was not the pick in the team comp, and this was a high-level team competition in a creator tournament. And then she calls him a loser. I only called him a loser. I did not say or rage bait him or insult him other than that, which is a lie. People are finding clips of her insulting them, the Israel comment, going in Discord. They were stalking his own community Discord, reposting things that people were saying and saying their community was toxic after they were defending Kingsman. And if asking me to stop is where you draw the line, then okay, insult me. And that was not what really happened. It was a lot worse. And also, the cream of the crop, if you guys made it this far, yes, I told my friend in a Twitch chat to themselves. Themselves. I've been banned and freed. They got banned for telling someone in this whole situation to themselves. And saying that your favorite streamer probably says way worse behind closed doors. And everyone out here is like, dude, what is happening? You know, saying they should be banned from all these tournaments, that she's a loser. She's mean to as well because this was a serious tournament. He was a broke college kid trying to go and win. And everyone's like, dude, for once, like, what are you talking about? Like, what are you? There's a horrible, uncompetitive behavior, you know? But they've never seen behavior like this in a tournament. Maybe one guy throws due to disrespect, but an entire team simultaneously gaslighting someone when he was right hurts to watch. Like I said, the idea is that this dude was like trying to win. He was trying to strategize. I keep on trying to get better metaphors out there, but it really is like someone is doing poorly and you're trying to say like, hey, we got to mix it up. Hey, this is why we're losing. Trust me, because I play the game. I'm the best player. I'm not talking down on you. Please, I want to win. And I think that's perfectly fine. Everyone online is kind of agreeing on this too as well. But so many people were calling them out. You know, she made the boss call and got their best player kicked for simply wanting to win. They're getting first run now, and they did afterwards. Me, when I'm an NPC and just repeat what some random chatter said in a Twitch chat. 40K tournament gone. And he wasn't even guaranteed to win it. You know, there's so many comments. And they're even saying, and after this, all this got called out because, yeah, he was just trying to win. They went and tried to default to saying, I had a panic attack. You know, I'm freaking out. And, you know, they said Kingsman lacks social skills because he spends his time playing video games inside because she was angry and ended up lashing out at him instead of his community. I deeply regret and I apologize for all these words. But at the same exact time, this was also after they're insulting them in all these comments and TikToks and Discords and saying he's like bought out by Israel. It's one of the craziest situations of collective gaslighting that I've ever seen in my entire life. And everyone's out here being like, you're defending this person who went 0-6, talking behind his back, trying to get him banned from a tournament, double downing on your own Discord where they assume other people won't see it, and saying you're probably gonna never get invited to another event. Like, everyone's making fun of the same probably contender for the worst Google Docs because they're getting deleted. He was live editing this in the first place too. And people are saying if the craziest part is if Kingsman didn't come out with his own video to protect himself or stream this all, he would have been banned from future opportunities. People would have thought he was a crazy, horrible creator. He would have, like, people would have been like, wow, you're horrible, just because he was asking this one person not to play Widow, and what he said was going to happen ended up happening in a tournament. And they were just bullying this guy, you know?
Exploder, like a bug. That's just what happens.
That's such a good point. You're so right about that. And
they're just sassy.
Still gonna play Widow.
I need this for my college.
Making fun of him for saying like he's getting bought out by Israel. I need this money for my college. Yeah, if you're a poor college kid, you probably need the money for it. That's a lot of money. I would love that money, you know?
I need this for my college. I have about 6 or 7 more years.
That alone just makes me despise this woman at the end of the day. And like I said, a lot of these people are just not, they just weren't doing good. The tournaments didn't go well. They lost the custom runs. The scores were horrible. And at the end of the day, it just was a not good experience. So right now, a lot of people are supporting Kingsman. There's memes, there's TikToks, there's like my entire Twitter timeline is supporting him so heavily because he was getting gaslit by multiple other content creators just for trying to win a tournament that he was invited to. After being hurt that the people who invited him into the tournament tried to get him banned, made fun of him, called him an Israeli buyout, called him broke, and said that he was wrong, blamed his community, and like made multiple Google Docs and YouTube videos trying to destroy this guy's career. And all he ever did was just ask them to play a different character in a competitive tournament. And that was it. That was it. All the VODs are available online. Now, there could have been some, you know, a little awkward vibes, whatever it might be, but a lot of people are saying that this was an absolute joke. So many people out here saying he was a gentleman. If someone talked to me like that one too as well, they're saying they'd be a lot worse. And some people are saying average female. It's not really about the girl things too. Just a lot of people are not happy with this situation. Everything, you know, everything out there. Regardless, that's about it. My heart goes out to Kingsman. I hate that whenever people bully people. It just sucks. Let me know if you guys enjoyed the video. We have the Twitter and Twitch down below. And I appreciate y'all so much for watching in the first place. And subscribe if you guys are new.